Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jean-Pierre Philippot, and I am with a investment company. I also have my own company called Decrypting Crypto, where I teach people about forex trading and cryptocurrency. And we talk about different investment concept. We talk about the news, what's going on in the market, the economy. I do have a Telegram channel. Um, if you want more information, definitely hit me up for that, and I will make sure I give you that information. Give me 1 minute while I do something real quick. I also have a Kick channel. It's an app um, where people can live stream. So I'm gonna start doing that also, and um, I'm also going to do that also, and that way, um, if you ever miss or want to get notification, you can through that channel. So I'll make sure to put those information on the Telegram. Invite everyone to the Telegram. It's a free Telegram channel where people can hear about the market and news. So today, this evening, I know a lot of people are celebrating with their family for the Easter holiday. I will be doing this again on Friday. Next Saturday. Um, and the information and time will be on the Telegram. So stay tuned to make sure you get that if you haven't got it today. Um, Today, we're going to be talking about a company that I looked into. Um, Everybody's talking about AI and using AI either for school, for business, and this platform not only helps you learn about AI, but provides you tools that you can use for your business, for education to market on the AI platform. So I'm going to be sharing a video to explain the company and the concept and how it works. So let me go ahead and share screen. And at this time, we're going to go ahead and play the video.
In this video, it's designed to walk you through how you can take just $25, no more, and generate more than $10,000 in your first 30 days of working with Go E1U Life in Marketing and selling our artificial intelligence concept that we use for people on the GHL platform. And I want you to follow it. And the way to do this is, first of all, don't get caught up on what everyone else is doing. Focus on what your desire is. I know many of you want to be able to dive in deep and really master and learn how some of this stuff is done. And you will see and hear more about that in our community. But I do also say that in order to do that, to know, to be able to address the things that you want related to that, you have to get some of the monsters away from your door related to your mortgage, your children, and things like that. Financial challenges are real and many have been laid off in the last year or two. Watch this video to see how to do it. It's not going to be long, but certainly we want to be able to walk you through and guide you on how you can be successful. So, it's simple to do it. You just want to join a matrix that fits your budget. We're advising you, if you're going to follow the steps, follow them. Now, some of you are more aggressive. It works at every level, but for those of you that know you don't have more than $25, don't beat yourself up. With $25, you're going to see what you're capable of if you can stay focused and not deviate from the system. And yes, it works more aggressively. It'll happen a lot faster than 30 days if you use more than $25. But $25 is enough to do what we're going to show you how to do. Then you'll progress through completing a matrix, and when it fills, you'll get paid. Each position that fills on the pay line, you'll get paid and you would have made these payments in Bitcoin. We're going to show you how to use a portion of it to grow what you're making without taking any more out of your pocket than the $25 that you started with. So let's take a look and see how that works. Okay? There are several different matrices you'll see inside the system. We're going to start with the $25 one. We're not going to go up to any of these other numbers right this moment. We're just going to show you how to start with $25 out of your pocket and no more. So, in doing so, we're going to pretend that you're Gloria. And Gloria, we have a system that we use based on patterns and algorithms. And that is, just think of two people that you know would love to be able to either dive in and use our AI credit system, where we use credit packs to help people to utilize their emailing, engagement, marketing, and calling. Just two. And at the risk of $25, that's it. $25 to get started with our system, to be able to see how to use it. When they do that, just two. We're telling you, you can get more, but stay focused. Just two for now. When you do that, you want to be able to get them started. Now, with just you for now, inviting and sharing this with two people, what's the model? Now, if you find two people, if you're trying to grow a business, you want to find two people that also want to do it and earn money while they have these products. And what you want to do then, watch how this works. You will work with James and explain to him what you want to do is find out that everything reproduces after its own kind. Meaning that if you can just show the people that you've brought in what you've done and help work with them to do it, watch what happens. James then could do the same thing and he finds two people. Diane does the same thing because you recognize that every great model in history, whether it's the military, college universities, even Jesus Christ himself, started with a core group of people and helped them to reproduce and became multitudes. And it's about keeping it simple. You don't have to be an expert with AI. You don't have to be an expert at making money from home. You need to be able to keep it simple and certainly be able to reproduce in others what you're able to do. And let them know, with a limited risk, they can start a business. They can position themselves well in an industry driven by technology in the future. You've probably seen where the president has recently signed executive orders about the advancements of artificial intelligence and even cryptocurrency. And you'll find that this is a great fit for many people who already know this. All you do is let them know that with just $25, they can get started. Now, watch the power of this. This line here is called a pay line. Whenever someone gets started, by the time Cindy gets started and finds someone, you've made $25, which means you've already been paid back what you started with. And as this goes on, remember, you've only told two people about it. The reason they're orange is because these are people that you've personally referred. When they learn and tell their people, watch what happens. All these blue people mean that this has nothing to do with you, other than you're a great leader. You're working with them so they can know how to do what you're doing. And you can do that by giving them this video if you need to. Now, watch the magic. Notice, you've made $25 each time anyone lands on these boards. If you notice, here's my recommendation. The reason we say 30 days is that in your first week, we typically tell you, in your first 7 days, you want to help. You want to find two people, right? You might do that in the first day or two. Then you help those two. You train them. You teach them how to do it. If you don't know how to train them, you don't have to. Just use this type of video so they can see it for themselves. Then they find two people within the 7 days. Watch this. If just the two people you brought in and the two they brought in do it, by the end of the week, you will have already made $175 and be ready to start again and open a new board. Now, if you do that, you're going to see that means you've completed it. You mean you made $175, and without any money out of your pocket, you get to start the process again. Now, watch the beauty of this, because it's happening downhill. This is what's called a follow me matrix because you told James and Diane about it. This is your second week. And because it's going downhill, those other matrices, everyone else is finding two who get two. And you want to watch what happens automatically because they would have filled their boards. They follow you. Then Cindy and Michael, who also don't have to do this in order. But I want you to see what's happening. Without you even doing any more work, these matrices are filling, which is causing the same thing to happen again. Now, what I didn't tell you is that when you got your first $175, you could be comfortable and stay there. But that's not going to get you to $10,000 plus at the end of the month. If you would have taken $100 from the $175 that you made and you would have opened up a $100 board, this is what you teach your people to do. Once they make theirs, they do the same. And you know what's going to happen? Here's what I'm going to show you what's going to happen. Now, while the 25 matrix is already filling up, you're going to notice something. If this is the $100 matrix and you taught James and Diane to do the same thing with their $175, take $100 and they do it, what's going to happen is you're going to own these. And now in the $100 matrix, you're going to see you would have made $700 and then get to start a new one when it closes. Now, watch how cool this is. If this is your second week, I want you to realize something. The $25 matrix is still filling while you're doing this because others are doing the same thing. And you always have it once you've purchased it. Once you own it, it continues cycling. But you get credits each time you cycle and fill a matrix. And you got credits when you purchased it too. Now, watch how cool this is. If you take $500 of the $700 that you made, you can open up an entirely new matrix. And watch this. Each time a person gets started, now watch who this is, they're going to be doing the same thing. This is what you do in a team. You do it as a group. You learn how to work smart so you all can benefit. Now, here's where it becomes so beautiful. It makes you want to cry before the end of the month. This is your third week. You're working on the $500 matrix. Look at what happens. Kathy got started. Lewis, that's already $2,000. By the time you get to 6 of them, that's $3,000. Then another one. $3,500 would have come in. Now this is where we tell you to take $1,000 of that. And you joined the 1,000 matrix. You pay for that one. You're going to get credits for it. So you can use more of the AI and more of the tools. And the beauty here is by the time you get to that one, you're going to see what happens now. You and your crew, you tell James and Diane how you're going to make that money in advance. If they want to go with you, let's go together and do it. And then they're going to do the same with their two. And watch what happens. Now you're making $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000. That's how you've seen these people already make, in less than a month, more than $100,000. That's how they did it. They were just very aggressive. What we're showing you is how to do it with just $25. Now, you could take $4,000 of that and upgrade to the 4,000 matrix, but you don't have to be greedy. This is the 30-day sprint to making more than $10,000. If you stay focused, you don't have to put extra stress on yourself. You can do this, and it turns out that you want to get a good look at what it looks like on the other side. Notice when you're done, all your completed matrices are there. But look at this. Every time that $25 matrix fills, you're going to make $175 and get 250 credits each time. Now, by the time the month ends, you should have done this a couple of times. If you stay focused and don't get nervous, trying to go out and tell people to get rich, forget that. Take care of business. $25 will cause this to happen over and over and over again for you. Now, but we're only counting one time during that 30 days, even though it's going to be simultaneously happening. Imagine just once. Then also the $100 matrix, you're going to be filling that one. Because this process works, and you would have only spent $25 following this model. That means you would have earned $700 each time, but let's pretend it only happens once. Because you're not scattered, you're focused. Then the $500 matrix, you do the same thing. You're going to get a lot of credits, which means you're going to be able to use our voice calling, AI minutes, social media engagement, and all that stuff. Because you're getting lots of credits, not just when you start, but also each time you cycle. Now, I could go on, and I'm going to. Now, I said, we're going to stop at the 1,000 matrix. This is more than $11,000 in your first 4 weeks, just with $25 out of your pocket. You've got to understand. You could slow down, not be so hyper, and stay fixed and focused. I'm going to find 2 people today. Now me, I would be aggressive. That's how I like to do it. First 24 hours, I'm going to get my 2 people. I'm going to work with them. I'm going to ask them to do their best to get their 2 people in the next 24 hours. And it may take a day or 2. By the end of the week, I would have already filled my pay line because I was smart instead of wasting time trying to find more people. Forget recruiting. Work with the two that you have so they can be productive and reproduce. Then help them work with their two. And what happens? It looks like this at the end of 4 weeks. This is not an exaggeration. We know many in their first 7 days made more than $12,000. By the end of their second week, they made more than $30,000. They were very aggressive. They started off paying everything up front. We're showing you how to do this with just $25. Stay tuned for another video where we talk about the 1 year marathon to more than $100,000. Just $25 out of your pocket. See you in the next video. Take care.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our presentation for today. Let me go ahead and stop sharing the screen. Okay. And if there's any question at this time, please do not hesitate to ask. As um, my goal for this year, especially 2025, because of the way the market is with the tariffs that is happening in the US and everything going up in price, is to educate and inform people on what the market is doing. So, um, our Telegram channel will be talking about not just this platform, but also how to invest in the Forex trading market. I've been doing Forex trading for about 3 years. I've gained money, I've lost money, but mostly I've gained the knowledge on how to not only apply something for myself, but how I can share the knowledge that I learned to others, especially my son. Um, and then that is basically how you build generation wealth. Most people, when they hear generation wealth, they think, oh, you gotta buy a bit, you have to have a business, multiple business, you have to have your real estate license or life insurance or so we only got 24 hours in a day. So we know the importance of that 24 hours. You know, our health, our family, our loved ones, um, and um, just people to just people that can truly we will truly want to be with. So again, my mission in the Telegram is to inform people of what's going on in the market, how to invest properly. Um, and it's not when it comes to investment, a lot of people think, oh, it's rocket science. I have to do this, X, Y, and Z. It's not really a lot to start investment. Um, if you don't have a lot, you can start with an app called Acorn, where they take they take your cents that you spent. So for example, if you spent $1.50, they'll take the other 50 cents and invest it in the stock market. So that's one way. Um, if you want to learn about Forex, I formally advise people to get education first because that's how you learn and then apply your knowledge on the market. Forex, a lot of people say Forex is a scam. It's not. It's the platform that you join to do Forex. Not saying those are scams, but sometimes they're more about network marketing and signing people up than learning the actual trade of Forex. Forex has been in operation since the 1700s. That means before the dollar, before gold and silver, Forex was in operation. The Chinese invented Forex trading, and then that knowledge was imported to the United States, and then that's how the United States financial organization started. Um, this is what Warren Buffett is doing, Mark Zuckerberg, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. Um, Everybody in the 1% is trading in the forex. They're either trading themselves or they they either trading themselves or they have someone in their organization trading for them. So at this time, if there's any question about the presentation that I just shared with you, please unmute your mic and ask away. Again, we're going to start. I've already invested my $25 on the platform. So a lot of people say, well, do I need a lot of people to sign up on this platform? You do and you don't. Because here's why I say you do and you don't. When you share this with people, you're going to have you're going to have two types of people. You're going to have the person that says $25 is not a lot. I'll go ahead and invest. Then you're going to have some people that might question this platform. They might say, oh, this sounds like a pyramid scheme. Um, to me, a pyramid scheme means only the person at the top is making money and nobody else is making money. Um, if you look at your job, that's structured as a pyramid because you have the CEO, then you have managers, then you have employees. That's that's if you put it into a picture, that looks like a pyramid also. The school education is somewhat of a pyramid. You got the dean, the principal, the teachers, and the students. So everything, if you look at it, is structured as a pyramid. Even starting your own business, you got the CEO, you got the managers, you got the customers. I mean employees, and then you got the customers. So um, if somebody say, is this a pyramid scheme? No. Pyramid means only the person at the top is winning. Nobody else that invested is making anything or receiving anything for their contribution or the amount that they spent. Um, Again, if there's any questions, please unmute your mic, ask away. Again, I will be doing this presentation again next Saturday. On information will be on the Telegram, so make sure you share the Telegram channel with other people. I want that channel to be thousands and thousands of individuals on the Telegram. It's free. It's a free app. And then also, I do have a Kick channel. That's also free. That's also an app. You can download it on your TV. You can download it on your phone, on your tablet. And anytime I go live, it will send you guys a notification when I go live to discuss anything financial, the stock market, forex trading, cryptocurrency, and even this presentation. Um, so is there any questions? No questions? All right. So again, I will be starting Monday um, to not only talk about Forex and cryptocurrency, but start on this platform. Again, I already signed up. So if you want the referral link or when you share this video, if when you share this video, if um, if someone else wants your referral link. Make sure you send them your referral link. If they need assistance on signing up, because it is dealing with crypto, I can assist you. I know Cash App, you can get crypto with Cash App. I can assist you on how to do that if you never purchased crypto before. Um, again, thank you guys for being in this presentation. It is recorded, so I will make sure to post the recording on the Telegram channel. And if there's no other questions, comments, I want to thank you guys for being here. I know it's late. I know it's a holiday, but again, I will be doing the presentation again next Saturday. But throughout this week, I will be um, posting and um, informing you guys on the Telegram channel. No questions? All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you um, for being here. We'll talk soon. Until next time, I will see everybody at the top. Talk to you guys later.